Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Arceus, and welcome to the Soma Spirits bonus episodes. In this first episode, I'm going to be playing through the Hearts, the happiness version of the story, Hearts version. So, in what I've pretty much dubbed myself as the Soulless run. In the next episode, I'll be doing the Heartless run, and then some other run thing. I'll get to them when I get to them, but that's basically it. I'm just going to do this little intro here, just so I don't have to do it in the actual episode, so I can start off at the right points and edit this as necessary. I'll be cutting out all the filler in between, and I won't be, I'll be cutting out all the filler content, all the battles, and all the getting to the things. So it's just going to be the parts that are different, or extra bits that are part of the single run itself rather than any of the other runs, or the first run. Okay, so I'll see you in the episode. I forgot to mention, all the commentary for this is going to be post-commentary. And I've let the dialogue go by too quick. So, I probably won't be reading most of the dialogue. I may read it on occasion, but, yeah. So, as I said before, this is the, entirely... What's it? The Joy playthrough? The Soulless playthrough. Where we'll only collect sadness and not happiness. So, no happiness. All just collecting the sadness and getting rid of it. No soul. Well, soul's actually good. That's not exactly true. By soulless, I mean it's kind of horrifying. What I mean is, we don't do anything in soul's favor. It all goes in heart's favor. But the battles are actually still going to take place as a team because the game's set out with you playing as a team. So, regardless of how the dialogue goes, that is going to remain the same. Right up until the last fight, and I'll get to that when we get to the last fight. But this is going to take these are long recordings. These are long recordings. Even though I only took the major parts of each episode, the biggest issue I have is that it's still an hour long. That's how many cutscenes are in this game. I don't remember how long it took us the first time, but literally it's twice the... Oh, we're letting him go. We let it go, and yeah, we're prioritizing his happiness over his sadness. We're taking his sadness from him. I promise to do best, blah blah blah. Sorrow's fading away. So we've already had this one already, because I believe I did this the first time. I let him go the first time. Didn't I? We got the Orb of Sorrow. So this is all the same at first. I wanted to leave this in just to show where the actual playthrough is going. And it doesn't sit right with anybody. The thing is, the first choice is the most difficult because nothing changes. Like, it's the catalyst for the entire game. His dialogue would be slightly different if we chose the other option. But this whole first choice is the catalyst for the entire game. We throw off the balance by doing that. Technically the balance was still being maintained until that point. Once we took that Orb of Sorrow, we shook the balance. And if we take this Orb of Happy Joy, we also would have shook the balance. So what I did was actually the correct thing to do the first time round. Not this time, but last time. I did the correct thing by getting rid of all the... by joining... making them equal. That kept the balance, and that was exactly what we were supposed to do. But in these, we're shifting the balance one way or another. All the way. Like, I am not gonna back down at all on any of these. So we're going to be moving on, and I just did a little bit of extra recording there just to make sure we get the end. And then we're back at the temple. And she's begged our revival. Again, nothing at the moment has been any different. It's always a pleasure form. Disturbance. That's probably why I'm skipping it so quickly. Because we did this already in the original playthrough. It was that quick. Also terrible. What of joy in the world of sorrow. Divide the world into two. Created to protect it and maintain the balance. We already know all this. We've been through this once before. Please spread joy to the inhabitants of Soma. We will do exactly this. Technically, you could call this the form run as well. Bring me the sorrows. We will bring the sorrows and wipe away the debt. Yeah? Is that the right reference? We will accomplish this task. And that's actually the exact moment my Skype went off at that point. I was like, uh-oh. Oh no, it actually came up in the video. I was kind of surprised it actually did. I thought I had it off screen, actually. I think I went and finished the episode and then sorted out my Skype problems. Oh, finished that part. And here we are. I cut it a bit too late, but here's Dissonance. We got Form and Dissonance. And of course, the other episode is going to be the Dissonance playthrough or the Heartless run. A world where only happiness exists? Ridiculous! You can't handle such a task! And then we go into the fight against Dissonance. Again, this is not really different, but I left it in because I felt like having this in the I felt this was important to this actual run. So we're just going to go through the motions, and as you can actually see that we have all of our skills and moves and everything. We kept it from the last one, but I'm actually playing the new game plus, so we keep all our stats, but everything else is reset. So our stats and items, everything on our characters, and by the end of the game, we keep. But the whole story resets. So we're literally fighting with like intense strength already. We have so much power, we could probably just keep attacking them normally, I think. Although I believe these runs actually do get an intense amount more difficult as you progress. Because you're supposed to be making one character stronger over and over, I guess. Also, I did not equip any of the items in this run. I did not add. Oh, I think I already added, No, that's after this. Never mind, forget I said anything. The world filled with eternal happiness. You can do eternal way and treasures occur every day if you have no worse way to live. Life should never be perfect, and I'm speaking so fast, so it should never be balanced, but you should show them you're capable of changing form, and I do it to the world to do Stop skipping the dialogue so fast. She was right, Freka, right? Purge the joy. My mission is to make everyone happy. Your mission is to restore the balance. And this is the only way! I know you'll make the right choice in the end. Perhaps this will be of use to you. And we are powering. He doesn't know if we're going to join him, but we're not actually going to listen to him, but he's giving us items anyway. Why not? And we continue forward. And it jumps to the... Yeah, sorry, there's a little pause at the end because that's just the way I cut them. And here we are. With Cardboard Bob and his manager. Skipping all the extra bits that are all the same. Mr. Flap, I'm sorry, I'll get back to work right away. I really wish I didn't have to work you so hard, Bob. But will something or other... You two are still here? I thought I told you didn't need. Hey, don't you know who we are? Figure rather quick to see I did not know. Of course I know who you are. We'll just solve this on our own terms. It feels as though you have everything handled. We should just see ourselves out there. No, my lad. This is indeed the way of the world, and you have every right to settle our dispute. It's the Lord of Soma, after all. Very well, then. Except we already made this decision once before, so it tells me this isn't right. What happens if we keep taking... I think it's best we tell you the decision we've made. Why are you looking at me like that? I don't like that glint in your eye. Mr. Flap, we need you to let Cardboard Bob be free. He'll never be happy to live his life to the fullest if he's confined to a job that he hates. But if you've made Box World a great success over the years, I know you'll continue to help make it grow. Forget about silly business things. Let Bob see the world. I didn't manage to get to the end of the dialogue. It's quite the situation you put me in, boys. The brand we built will be a thing of the past? Tell me something. Why do you think this is the best choice? I feel as though the people of this world are far too miserable for our own good. It's our responsibility to bring the balance back. Don't want to see anyone live in a miserable place. Hart, you don't really mean to say such a thing, do you? Do you? This is preposterous. You call yourself God in spirits? How is something like this in everyone's best interest? You think you can barge in here and tell me how to do business? Destroy them Tetsubox! Oh god, they threw a rope at us. So Terror's coming. Get ready. I don't remember if this is a new boss or not. It's been a long time since we did Box World. I'm going to assume this is a new boss because we got 2 happinesses in a row. So he's a little bit more powerful, and I believe he has a little guard. Oh no, that's not. Maybe this is the standard? I don't know. I think it might be a different boss. I think you get the boss depending on which route you took. So this is the one when you're in the sad world, and you won't be in the happy world. So they'd each take a different boss fight, which makes sense, I guess. So we're taking on Tetsubox and Tetsubox, and we just defeated it. By the time I managed to pronounce its name. Now, was that necessary? I suppose it wasn't. I do apologize for jumping the gun like that. You're right. Keep Bob here and make himself a monstrous way to run a company. Bob? Yes, Mr. Flap? You're fine. I'm sure we can make Boxwell work in a way. One way you're not forever unhappy. Mr. Flap! Oh, is it really true? I promise I'll continue to bring the Cardboard Bob brand to everybody I meet. You'll see. I can feel my sadness slipping away. Thank you for giving me this opportunity. You just fired you, dude. You got the Orb of Sorrow. Was that really a good choice? I'm going to make a new life for myself. I better get going. So, there goes Cardboard Bob. Suppose I'm terribly pleased with the decision you made here, but I suppose some of us have to suffer for it. I suppose so. You'll be fine. Should probably bring this all back to the temple and report on. Now get out of my office. He wasn't very nice to us there. So here we go, out of Box World, and yeah, it kind of just puts us here. I think this continues to run on until we get, yeah. So Form's going to be very happy with us because we're bringing back another Orb of Sorrow. Sorrow, yes. And she wants all that sadness. All that yummy sadness. On the pedestal it goes. Welcome back. You have done well to bring me this concentrated sadness. Very good. Continue to bring the sorrow those you meet so I can restore. You're doing exactly as I've asked of you. Do not falter from this path. There is another such sort in the northeastern temple. In a Baroque, that must be freezing for Ford. Grant you access and grant you a new ability to lead you the journey. Please accept this gift. Heart and soul learn whatever that was. I think we learned the same ones regardless. There we go. That's 2 sadness, and I believe before I even get out of here, we end up running into dissonance again. So we meet again. I'm going to ask you a question. Listen carefully. Why are you two making this journey for some guardian spirits? We maintain the balance. You believe that taking all forms of dog is the best way to, well, fill to reach the world without sadness, a world with free and sorrow surroundings. This is a world that you and I agreed upon. Everyone deserves the right to feel sorrow. You must take unbridled joys of those you meet. Bring more happiness to Temple so you may stop her. Okay, Casper. We'll see each other. And remember, I'm always watching you. I can't keep up with the dialogue. I skipped through it too quickly. I'm sorry. I didn't know it was that quick. And it's still an hour long. And here I'm showing off that Cardboard Bob appears here when you let him go free. which is different to what we saw in our original run. I forgot to show the other part though, where, well, what we saw in the normal run, which was, Acre also appears in this world as well. But we saw that already, so I didn't really want to put it in. So I didn't forget, I just didn't want it. And then later I realized I probably should have. By then it was too late. Okay. Well, hey! Why did I come to such a boring place anyway? And then I skip to here because we do all that's all the same. HP and MP restored. And we go up that way. Now this is different. Last time when we tried to pick up the key we were in balance. So we picked up the key together. Let's load out here though. Key Sprig. There's a queen. Can't lift anymore. Quite amazing. Pure Guardians, you can lift this key. Heart and soul attempt together, but as much as they try, the way is too much for soul to burden. It's no good, Heart. It's just too heavy for me. That's strange. Heart puts his soul weight on the key. Lifts from beneath. I see no problem here, Soul. Maybe you should try harder. It feels dizzy. A little warmth will fit you right up. Just you watch. Why do I feel so weak lately? How strange. I thought you two looked about equal in strength. I suppose looks are quite deceiving. Heart seems to be carrying this team of yours, eh? That's different dialogue, by the way. That's changed from the original. Heart's carrying the team. And there's last time we were nice and balanced. And here we are at the Queen's Castle. Here we are at Queen's Castle. You better just leave this to me. Thor will surely be pleased when we give her more sorrow. I don't understand, Heart. If Thor were together as a team, all I need you for is to do the fighting. Why do you think there's a choice here? I never acted like this when we started taking good sorrow. Thor, what are you making us do? It's still a bit too fast for me, actually. I really shouldn't have skipped for it so quickly. So you've come after all, stubborn. Give him out a foot and do your best here. And that won't be necessary, Soul. Leave it to me. Huh? Every time we find ourselves in a situation like this, you just try to justify it. Don't understand your stark insensitivity to restore the balance. So let me do the talking. Alright. Stop it. Huh? Alright. You never treated me like this before. You're doing well. You're correct in making this choice. Only by taking the sadness of others will... See what happens when sadness is left unchecked? God, stop skipping it! Stop going so fast! I'm sorry, I didn't know I did this. They want to leave peacefully. Please continue to do the right thing. I never want to see anyone suffer from sadness again. The kind of pub. We saved them! They're free to live their lives how they please. I will. I will bring happiness to everyone and everything. That is the only way. Very good. You two are doing well. Now do the deed and return the sphere to the temple. I thought you were here to stop me. I never thought that. No. If you're truly here to let me know, show me how determined you are. Come forth, glacial golem. Easy. Yeah, your character gets arrogant when it's all on his side. God damn it, Martin. You're not even the one fighting this. We're in Soul's territory. That's one of the weirdest things. I never got why they actually did that. I saw Heart acts all arrogant, but he's not even the one who's going to be fighting it. Soul is. And the damage is about the same, so actually I think I have them both fighting here. Do a lot of damage. Well, actually I think the damage carried over from the last battle. Oh, from the last couple of battles. I guess you didn't see most of them. We're fighting at an end phase sort of equipment. So these guys aren't exactly strong to us. You know, they're not that much of a challenge. Yeah. So we're already back up to full health. We got the heal more. Did I show the heal lots or whatever it's called? Because that was a big healing move. I don't know if we got it yet. We might not. We got a health seed. I suppose it cannot be helped. The key is bring you hold the power. I just wish Glacia! I suppose I'm a little late to the action. Old man, what brings you here? I wanted to fulfill a promise. I'll build even more snow people. Bigger ones and better ones. Ones you're sure to love. More and better? As we said. I'll give the key to Glacia. This feeling is wonderful. I can feel my sadness slipping away. We got another orb of sorrow. Already, we're at another orb of sorrow. That's 3. 19 minutes. Thank you for making her happy. You know Elder Oakley? Why don't you ask him yourself? This is all basically the same at this point. Third Mason sent you. The only thing I have a bit... there we go. Saul makes that extra comment. A lot of the dialogue is unchanged. A lot of it is pretty much the same. There's only slight bits when you reach certain points that show that the water's phasing out of one and into the other. Everything else remains the same. So that makes 3. Seems like you chased so many lives. What the hell? Yeah, see? See, it's pretty much the same dialogue except for the parts where the character starts to change. Because they're becoming the more powerful one. Because their world is surviving and the other one's losing pieces of itself. Technically, that's all it is. They're losing pieces of themselves. Maybe I can sing it up with that. Decisions made people not always easy. Perhaps this will help. We'll find life some of the clear characters. Oh, here we go. The key to unlock the gate lies in our mutual fate. Unite heart and soul, become a greater whole. Doing all it's just what you think is right. Come to you boys to do a job, don't fret. The outcomes. Form is waiting for you. This is all. Thank you, Elder Oakley. Say Soma one way or another. I think that little bit might have been slightly different at the end there. But other than that, I think it's all exactly the same. It just says the same thing because they want you to make the choices, not that they don't want the game to make the choices for you. But of course, we're making the game make the choices for us. Because why not? We'll become so much more powerful if the game makes the choices for us. Maybe. Well, one of us will. The other one will sort of get weaker. And there's the third one on the pedestal right there. And here comes Form. Welcome back. I believe this is where a change happened. I could not be more pleased. Thus far you have brought me sorrows. Soma is well on his way to being restored. Oh, I'm so dizzy. My head won't stop spinning. Oh, if I may interject. Oh, hush. As long as we keep collecting sadness, Soma will be safe. And no one will ever have to be sad again. You should be happy. Alright. You don't understand. Your purpose is to listen to me and me only. But this doesn't seem right to me. What if Dissonance is right about this? Dissonance? You would believe that Dissonance is to be as trusted? He only wishes to bring ruin to Soma, relieving the people of their happiness. You must never listen to him. After all, you can trust me. Why would I leave you astray? Of course not. But what's happened to me? The more we take people's sadness, just continue to do as you're told. Everything will be fine when we save Soma. Never taught your soul lies to the southwest. Accept this gift to help you on your way. We got Light Burst, which we already had. A lot of these moves that she keeps giving us, we already have. 3 more orbs to collect. We cannot stop now. Farewell, boys. And do not let me down. Ever. Ooh, that's weird. So we're halfway through. We have half of the orbs. Okay, here we go again with Dissonance. So we meet again. Let me tell you a story. Okay, no matter what, you get the same story, so... Yeah, I'm not gonna try and talk it out. I'm sorry I couldn't keep up with the dialogue. I kind of recorded it too fast, so... Yeah, that happened. I could have probably cut out these parts and, you know, replaced them with the whole... and slowed down the other dialogue. Too late now. Sorry about that. Maybe it would have been better to talk as I went. But I felt like doing post-commentary this time, just to see how I would fare talking over my own videos, maybe, of my own recordings. Oh, here we go. He's challenging us to another fight to see if we are capable of saving Soma. And he's shifting worlds. So, Soul is now the powerful one. And we're going with... I don't know what we're doing. I think I changed my mind a few times. Okay, focus and then freeze ball. Which affected the opposite way to the way I wanted. And then just decided just to go all out attack. Because we're strong enough to just destroy him with standard attacks. As long as we heal every so often, we're fine. And he used World Shift. Not that it makes a difference because we're just attacking him normally. Actually, I don't think we need to heal at all. Do we? Are we gonna heal? Oh, it's heal most. That was it. So even though he resists, he's still taking over 30 damage from each hit. So he's taking a lot of damage despite resisting. No, you can't put him to sleep. Why am I trying to put him to sleep? And he was defeated there and then. Not that it made a difference then. Seems like you two grow if you're stronger. I'm always watching you. Distance always watching you. Be careful. He's right there, right behind him. Don't look at him. Don't look at him. He'll attack. As soon as you look at him, he's right there behind you. Don't look round. Okay. I'm gonna stop doing that. Yeah, if you try to pass this guy without talking to him, he just interrupts you and goes, "Hey, I'm gonna stay in anyway." So you can't really skip past him. All this is, I believe, the same. I think at this point I just wanted to get all the titles of the worlds in. But I kind of gave up with that halfway through, I think. If I recall correctly. And then... there we go. Ha! I've been here for hours today, so nothing. Today's the day. Today's the day! More recruits. Digging some treasure sounds exciting. Here we go. Besides, finding treasure will clearly make you happy. And that's why we're here. Oh. Please pardon my friend here. He's a bit of a sad sack when it comes to problem solving. So please, introduce yourself so we can solve your problem. We're in a bit of a hurry, you see. Oh, if you want to know it badly, my name is Foreman Lemondrop, at your service. Oh, you gonna help them explain? Then it's all the same. Nobody's getting any work done, so this treasure is very important. Important enough to read the mind of business. It's all the same dialogue again. Let's see what he says. This will be easy. Yeah. And then we move on to actually getting to the next point. Did the dialogue change here either? Half this stuff, yeah, this stuff doesn't change at all. Nobody knows why. My life was very different a few months ago. Married man, never drop, all this stuff. Wedding, truly joyous day. Broke into a line. It was a patch of stuff and water, and she kind of just died. Yeah, and now I'm trying to find her ring. Because it makes mine shine, and I want to shine. Okay? You got all that? There's a bit of an abridged version, but yeah. What happened so fast? Oh. Huh. I already went through all this really quickly before I even got to it. I must find it. No rest until I do. Here we go. I know exactly what we're going to do here, Soul. We're gonna help him find that ring so he'll be happy. But I think he should learn to move on from this. I've never accomplished anything by obsessing over the past. Ah, but when have you rewrite about anything so far? Oh, that was bad logic. You're sticking with me then? Well, ring is anywhere, buying tools, let's get a move on. Okay. So what are our options here? We can help him dig in the well of sorrow, find a ring, or leave it, or we convince him that past the well of joy and take his happiness. The choice is far too easy, Soul. Going into the world of sadness, taking sorrow, heart. Something has been in my mind for a while now. Maybe I'm just imagining things, but I feel like something awful is going to happen. Yeah. We collected 3 already, so I just feel like if we go through this again, we're not going to be able to change our minds. Do you really think so? Alright, whenever you decide to, I'll be 100% of the way. Just remember this. Yeah, we're still going. Here we go. It's like you see, my wife's ring is anywhere to be found. It's here. You must be vigilant, though. In the past, we used some intricate machines. They have since run amok. If they were to spot us, that won't happen. What? Just give us your sadness. I can find that ring in an instant. This whole run around is pointless. Heart, this isn't like you. Why don't you be quiet? See what I can accomplish on my own? You found the ring! You're a kind of scary guy, but you found the ring, and... The machines! The machines are here! Is that so? End it all! Now surrender your sorrow to us! Sadness must be destroyed! What do you want with me? What have we done? I believe this is also a new boss. It's very strange when everything becomes one-sided. And yet, in the battles we are still a team! And Heart is still the weaker one at this point because we're in Soul's world. And we're taking all the sorrow, all of their anguish, all of their hate. Okay, let's not go that far. Yeah, I had a little bit of trouble with this guy, which is kind of surprising considering I don't usually. I assume it's because of the route we're taking. Pretty sure it's a different boss to what we had last time, and he's a lot harder because we're making this one-sided. I think they assume you've already beat the game once at this point, which we have, so they would be right. I'm just trying to hit both arms, so we can get rid of them and take on the middle guy. Power. Try to keep their attack down as well. That's also a bonus. And of course, both arms just die. And we just got the center guy. And we're fully healed because Heart decided to heal us. Or I made Heart heal us. He still hasn't lost all of his soul yet. And that shadows open. There's a thing inside. You gotta beat that. It's not going to take too long. Should be done soon. Remember, we were already at endgame power, so this still isn't enough to challenge us. Okay, maybe that is enough. I'll just have Soul attack normally. Just keeps increasing his evasion. I don't think there's much left to this guy. He just constantly increases evasion. We're actually going to finish off... Are we finishing him off with it? No, I'm just going to apparently attack normally. And then try out of sword dance. Even though it didn't work because the enemy got defeated before I could get it to use it. Someone went to try it out, but it never worked. Now give it to us! I thought you were here to help. Give up your sorrow now, or I will take it from you. If you want it that bad, take it. I got my ring anyway. Thanks and everything. Tenure of sorrow. No, please don't kill me. Alright. What just happened? Heart, I don't think we should continue this. I feel really strange. The last day I remember was talking to Lemon Drop, and what happened to Lemon Drop? Lemon Drop found the ring and left peacefully. He's safe somewhere now. Oh, that's bad. Everything's gone bad. Real quick. We don't even know what heart is anymore. Oh my god. So we got the fourth one on the pedestal. You have returned once again. Very good. Once again, you brought what I asked. Naturally. That's all thanks to me. Form. Ah, Soul. Dragging your feet on the matter as usual. Suppose you have your objections. I can see it in your lifeless eyes. Of course he does. Well, when doesn't he? Heart. What you did back there, it wasn't normal. You've never acted that way. Form. What have you done to Heart? This isn't normal. This isn't what you said would happen. Give my brother back. Huh? You are being deceived. You fools! Did I not tell you to ignore the lies, this witch? Heart! Do you realize what you have done? Who are you to tell me what to do? Heart, no, not again. Just as I'd feared. When Form and I divided Soma 2, we created you both to watch over it. You have not enjoyed... Had you not exhorted me... Blah, 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 blah. All is not lost. God damn it, I screwed up. How you do rabble on is always dissonance. While without sorrow, I can think of no better place to live in. Heart is merely growing stronger, and he'll be the strength we need to achieve such a goal. Well, why do you want to be free? Do you want to bring Heart to be this monster? You do not think the world would be easy as collecting these trinkets for me now, did you? What is one sacrifice? Heart is simply fulfilling the purpose we created him for. Heart! Continue to bring me the sadness as well as despicable inhabitants. Now go, take this new power and go! We'll learn Revive. I believe we got that anyway. There are only two more. The next one lies to the southeast. Don't let me down now. Oh, why does my head hurt so much? It's too late. Soma cannot be saved at this rate. Too much sorrow has been purged from the world. But there's still a chance to save Heart from terrible fate. Terrible fate? Choice you must make. After all, you've done nothing to say. So who am I to say you'll do what I should say now? Blah, blah, blah. Words. I can word. Hooray. Yeah. And then we leave. And because I didn't realize dissonance was there the whole time, we don't need to do this part. I kept it in anyway. Dissonance was with us. Oh well, I'm moving on to the next world. And it is, I believe, is this the final world? I think this is the final world, yeah. Because on the last one we go back to yeah. Suits of armor come to life, and we have this every time. Oh, they came to rest. Okay, I could have to fight. Haven't had this fun since that. Seems no use. I wish fit. How'd you enjoy being a ghost? I've been dead for years. Everyone great one should have out of the afterlife. It's the best thing for me. In the afterlife, who will I haunt? Who will watch this house when I'm gone? I don't want to move on. I want to live again. It's not how the natural order of things work. I go to my room. I think we found a target. Yeah, we're gonna tell him we'll be fine. He'll roam the world haunted mansion as he pleases. Don't make us do this, Heart. Everything's happening to you only get worse. Heart, please think about this carefully. I don't trust Form, and neither should you. Don't you realize what you're doing? I'm restoring the balance to is what I'm doing, and you're being a real drag about it. So let's get moving. We're gonna take his sorrow. Oh no. Here we go. Let's take his sorrow. After a boss battle, of course. Ah, there he is. I already know how this will go. You're looking at me awful funny. I kinda don't like it. Let's just get this over with. I don't want to watch this. You're free to go, Shadow. Free to roam, Soma. Now leave this mansion. You're no longer bound here. Leave or I'll burn this cursed house to the ground. I thought I could make some friends in my afterlife, enjoy their company, but you're not my friends at all. You're monsters. How much more of this do I have to endure? Do you think I'm going to do this on my own? Absolutely not. Or I'll burn you down with it. Taking someone's sorrows never comes to extremes, but you'll always be my brother. If I don't watch over you, who will? Do you hear something eerie? Very good. You'll be the first to die. Nonchaku! I can't keep up with the dialogue. I'm so sorry, guys. I really tried to keep up with it, but sometimes I stumble my words, and sometimes it just goes too fast. I really should have slowed down when recording, but I wanted to get it under, well, actually I kind of wanted to get it under an hour, but I failed that miserably, because it's over an hour at this point. Well, at the end, by the end. You can tell because you can see the bar across the bottom. It shows how long the video is. So, yeah. So he fights with Fist of Fury, which we kind of need to do back, but I keep forgetting to do. I think I just use standard attacks at this point, don't I? Yeah, because it's just as powerful as using magic at this point. He's dodging though, so I think we might have to use magic for this. This is the last standard stage fight, I think. Standard stage boss. And of course, this is different to the neutral run, I think. If I recall. I might be wrong about that, but I think it is. I think every boss is different to the neutral run except for the first boss. Which is all dependent on who you started off with on the neutral boss. The neutral run. I don't know, maybe it changed the other way around. I haven't actually recorded that last episode to see what all the opposites are. So we'll see. So he's just fighting us and releasing Fists of Fury and almost killing Heart before I get a chance to heal him. Yeah, Heart's almost dead. Use heal burst and attack. And then he does the attack which kills Heart. Okay, so that's pretty much the first death of every run I've done. But I do have a Life Force nut, which brings it back regardless, so we got 112 out of that, so that's still a lot of stuff to get. He's doing that, and I was worried he was going to keep killing Heart every time I brought it back. But apparently that's not the case. It just doesn't do enough damage, which is good. Because I accidentally killed him the first time, and that was a bad idea. Very bad idea. Also, his name is Nonchaku, which basically means he's got no nunchucks. But he has! How does that even work? It's because he's a no person. He's a ghost. I just realized it actually took over him. Guys, I can't keep up with that. Hello? People like you make Soma a horrible place to exist in. I will go then. But my only wish is that the rest of Soma is eventually free from monsters like you. Yeah, your side's not really gonna survive. Also, the ones he's terrorizing are the ones that aren't gonna survive. You can kind of tell at this point. You succeeded once again. Let's just go to the temple and get this over with. Yeah, I really didn't do the dialogue right. I'm sorry. That's echoing right into this. I can't say I'm sorry enough times. That I went for the dialogue way too quick. I did. I seriously did, and I really shouldn't have. I should have read it while playing. It's just so I knew how fast I needed to read it. Oh, on the pedestal, and here we go! We've made a good, interesting choice. Welcome back, boys. You continue to do well. Why wouldn't we? We're doing exactly what takes the same Soma. What is it now, Soul? What sort of objection could you possibly have in this matter? None. I don't know. I feel like I know I've got the power to reason with any of you. Did we get into this more horrible it becomes? God, it sure is. These things. Is the journey to the end. The end of everything. Form. To think that you would go this far to manipulate these boys into your evil scheme. And what do you have to say about it, Dissonance? I'll tell you. Nothing. There's nothing you can say or do to change any of this. My dreams for a world of pure happiness. Should we destroy the world of sorrow then, just as I feared? What? Destroy my world? What would make you do such a thing? We no longer need sorrow in Soma. There's no need for your world to exist. Land of eternal happiness. Guiding your bro down his path is brought. Stop! Skipping it too quickly! Heart, my perfect weapon. Just one more heart. All you need is one more to become the savior of Soma. Go north. That is where the final task lies. Bring it to me. Take this power and use it to reap your schemes. We got Solar Flare, which I'm not sure if we had before. Bring it to me now! I hope you two are prepared to face the consequences. World of Sorrow is going to be destroyed. Truly unbelievable. Had you listened to me, this would happen. Now go. I'm always watching you. Oh, not yet. We still have one more chance to change all of this. All I want is Big Brother back. We're done here. Let's go, Soul. Oh, God. This is gonna go really bad. This is going really far south. Or north, for that matter. This is going really far north. That's how I'm gonna phrase that from now on. This is going really far north. Here we are, wondering as bad as disturbed. I think this is all the same. It looks so sad and all that. It's just like, that's not, Heart wouldn't act like that right now. Just because, unless he's acting. Of course, all the people still make it to their proper places, as they would in the other playthrough. What am I? Oh yeah, I try to approach this from the world of sadness. But I think you have to approach them from the world of happiness too. Welcome back, I have something to discuss with you. My visibility of the world is placed into unfit for such a conversation. Sounds weird of a thing to say. I think he says that regardless of your run. So you kind of have to stay in the happy world. For this. I was expecting you boys. Mason and I were discussing. Oakley and I have been friends since the Edge of the Sun King. They both have mustaches to prove it. They know how the journey's going. As it stands, you have taken the joy from 0 people. And the sorrow from 5 people. There's now full of 6 people, You know why we're here, Oakley. Let's make this easy, or I'll take it from you myself. I know what has become of your heart, and I'll not grant you the pleasure of making this decision alone. Remember who it is who has watched over since you and me decide together. Sixth and final orb. What will you take? I will take the orb of sorrow. Are you absolutely sure about this? So it is decided. You can give it him anyway. I think intimidation got the better of you two. I no longer feel the balance and harmony of the two worlds. What is going to happen next? I believe it is time you return to the temple. And Heart? Never forget. You could have avoided all that is about to happen. Huh. Foreboding! It's not talking to Heart. He's talking to us. We could have avoided this at any time. All we had to do was take someone's happiness instead of sorrow, and the thing that's gonna happen could have been avoided. One of the things that's gonna happen could have been avoided. Sorry, there are a bunch of things that are going to happen, and one of them could have been completely avoided. And of course, if we'd chosen to balance them properly, like I did in my first run, we could have avoided this entire catastrophe. But we'll see. So it is time. Wonderful. Simply wonderful. Look at it all. So much sadness for me to purify. And it's all thanks to you. What a perfect sight. And you have made all the right choices from the very start. I couldn't be more proud of you. Heart, my perfect weapon. We will sacrifice all of this sadness together and destroy the world of sorrow. What have you done? You fools! I have told you countless times that this default will bring us ruin. This more sadness heart will become. Oh, we've all heard enough out of you, dissonance. Heart did this willingly, didn't you, my dear? And now, without further ado, power of the orbs become mine to control. No! Why is this happening? Heart, prepare to meet me at the place where all this began. Like Sun King's citadel. There, we'll bring those miserable people in the world of sorrow. Can you let me read the dialogue? I'm sorry. We can't do this. Stay with Heart made a decision. I believe to him. I know he'll do the right thing. Won't you, Heart? Heart, please help me stop falling and destroy my home and everything I love. Soul, it'll be fine. Come on, let's go. Heart, thank you. Despite everything, I'm glad you're still on my side. Yeah. If you truly intend to save the world, I think that's what he said, then meet me in the garden. There's much to discuss and very little time. And yes, I dragged that one out just so I could see the whole thing. Jumps straight there. With the orbs in hand, formed plans to destroy the world of sorrow. Even now, the balance between the worlds is weaker. But we still have time. You must take haste to the place where the sundering first took place. Citadel of the Sun King. Form cannot destroy my home. I think the form was used to lie as she did. But it doesn't matter. Together with Soul, we can accomplish anything. Soul and I will stop them together, as a team. The only way to Citadel is from this very garden. Watch and be amazed. Heart, Soul, though you may not believe me, I'm willing to forgive your missteps. When you've finished everything you will not be able to return to the garden after this. See this fruit to the end. Then this is the final battle then. Oh, that changed. This is different though. Those guys didn't come up to us. Oh, sorry, I ran forward. Heart, Soul, can you hear me? It is dissonance. Sun King said, well, above these clouds. Do haste. Okay, those two didn't show up. Instead, Dissonance spoke to us, so there's a difference. And am I attempting to get through this while recording it? That was a stupid decision. It's interesting that everything's light and happy, by the way. Whereas before, it had a mixture of both. And everything's happy in this as well. Did I record the whole Sun King Citadel part? Wow, I'm kind of surprised I went through with that and didn't just go straight to the end. I didn't remember doing this. I thought I went straight through the end. Huh. See, I didn't check this through before actually doing the post-recording, so I kind of mess up there because there's some things I could have fixed. Oops. I goofed. Quite a bit. Now you can hear the music though, it's different from the last time we were here. Everything seems a bit happier. Just that total shift. Not so much happier, but like half of it's gone. Sounds kind of creepy in a way. A sort of creepy happy. Am I gonna cut the recording here? Or am I gonna keep going? I'm gonna keep going apparently. Was it because the music's different? I might have just forgot to stop recording at this point. Or I might have assumed there was... Yeah, I managed to get past a lot of the enemies without actually having to fight them. And then I skipped to this, and then, I remember now. I started up the recording late because I got into this fight before I even realized I was in this fight. I'll show you how to get into it. I still have to fight the other one. There's actually two of these, so don't worry. You'll still get to see where it is we go. I think it's the same place that you go normally to fight those other guys. Actually, no, that's a completely different place. Usually these are just like... might be sealed off or something. I don't remember what happened in the previous one, but I'll show you when This guy's, I believe, unique to this run. Unique to these kinds of runs. Something like that. So, because I don't think I saw him before. It was the guys running around before. And then we got the moon key. Yeah, because we got the moon key and we got the sun key. Actually, we might have fought them before. I don't remember it now. I think that's why I left it in. But yeah, we were in this top area here, this hallway. And I managed to get past him. So then we go and fight this guy. There you go. And they basically say the same thing. And then it's the Tower Keeper guy. And he looks just like a bunch of dice, really. Like you're rolling the chance dice. Dice time! I don't even know what I'm getting at. So he's trying to reflect magic, so we're going to go standard attacks. Because he's dumb like that. Just realize you can change it. Before we do that turn, you can actually stop us from attacking entirely. Or that can happen. So we defeated him, and we got the Sun Key. I believe this will continue now for the rest of the... Unless I get into a... No, I managed to avoid that battle too. We use both keys, and we head on up. Yeah, I think this continues until the next part. Yeah. So we're continuing here, and this is all going to be one big part, I'm pretty sure. If I remember correctly what I did. I'm just checking my items, making sure everybody's healed, and we're all set up. And here's the Sun King. You remember? He says the same thing regardless at this point, I'm pretty sure. No, it can't be. You'll not be the first in such belief. Been living a lonely life of solitude ever since the sun broke. I've been waiting for you two, although my kingdom is shattered. Been watching your journey from the very start. You're not quite who you used to be, are you? Just by looking into your eyes, I can see it. Whatever purpose you once had is gone and replaced with some sinister purpose. Seems to me like someone has decided your future. There's only one reason I came here. I already know. You're here to stop something horrible from happening. With a little power left, I will grant you this. Perhaps you'll look back and atone for your sins. You gave us the... the staff is teeming with raw power. What a wonderful gift. It's just what I needed to finish this once and for all. So what will you do? I'll do what I came here to do in the first place. Now get out of my way. Your purpose here is complete. To think that I lost an entire empire for this. I knew from the very beginning that destroying the balance would have some heavy decisions, but killing? Is that what we need to do to save Soma? Robbing people of sadness, destroying their homes, killing? What can I do to stop this? Is there a way? The time has arrived. Heart, my perfect weapon. I see you're able to fulfill your purpose. Very good. Fervor is what I need in such a weapon. Hour is at hand. Let's destroy the world of sorrow. Shut up! What? What did you just say? I said be quiet. You really think I need someone like you to achieve my goals? Or do you want to be the next to die? I can walk the floor with you in an instant. To think that you would grow so unruly while my back was turned. Pitiful. Who created you for this purpose? Me. That's who. When I'm done with you, you won't have such a smug look on your face. You want to face it all? Soul, get over here. It's time to crash this party. I suppose you did come here for this after all. It's not the way I'd imagined. Fools! I will show you what happens when you spit in the face of a god. Here comes Storm. I don't know why I stumbled my words there. Yeah, I really didn't let the dialogue play out long enough. I'm sorry about that. I can't say it enough. Perhaps this is the sorry episode. No, we must not say sorry. This is the Soulless episode. We must not let them. Okay, so because this is the Soulless episode, I believe I had... Heart actually has all of his abilities unlocked, but Soul does not. So I believe I actually have... For the most part, I have Heart do all the damage. But the first few turns, of course, they both need to do some damage. But I have Heart do the damage, and Soul is going to also do damage. Soul, you're supposed to be healing. Heart does the damage. Soul is healing. There we go. So I got Soul on healing duty. I forgot I had an attack a few turns before I decided that. It's kind of ironic that the main powerful character has been not doing much for the entire game, is now the one in the lead dealing the damage. It goes to show that he's now the most powerful of the two, whereas Soul can't even muster the strength to attack. All he can do is heal them and hope for the best. And I feel like that's a good way of making this go. When his heart goes all out, Soul just sits back and hopes for the best. Oh my god. I don't really need to be using magic, but I'm using it, I think, just for the sake of keeping everyone going. Yeah. This background music is pretty good too. This must be specifically for her. I think it is. Specifically for... I think this is Form's theme, basically. I think that's kind of what this is. I'm not 100% sure. Don't quote me on that, but I think that's what it is. So we're just going to go all out against Form. And I've kind of ran out of things to say right now. Honestly, we're just doing the same thing over and over. Soul is healing, Heart is doing damage, and Form is going to eventually die. Like, literally, I guess. I also mentioned I forgot to use the special move thing that would actually be really powerful at this point. Also, I forgot to equip Heart with his other weapon, although I don't think you can in this first fight. Ah, I gave it away. It was only the first fight. Form has a second form. Oh god, I'm sorry. I'm not sorry. This is the sorry episode where I apologize for everything. And only half mean it. God, what are you? What have you become? I listen to no one, not you or anyone else. People like you who could try to control others their own goals. Simply pathetic. What we do when you lose control out of me. You won't be able to handle it. You'll cry desperately if you can't do anything on your own. These will be your last thoughts before you die. Unbelievable. But let me ask you, Heart. Who truly is the upper hand here? You and your smarmy arrogance? Or me, who holds the power of the orbs? I will answer that now for you. I know I skipped some of the dark, because I didn't get to it in time. Behold! And then in order for the story to continue a similar way, regardless of what path you chose, yeah, it's showing us a sort of destroyed kind of world. Where is this horrible place? Where's everything? Form is just ahead. I can smell it, fear. It's time to finish this once and for all. There's a healing block there, by the way. There's a healing block there. And for some reason, I didn't spot it. And I healed them manually with the items. And then kept going. And I was like, oh wait, there's a healing spot there. Oops. Too late now. What a sight to behold. Is where everything will end. Thanks to the power of the orbs, the moment grows ever closer. And all it will take is my perfect weapon. Heart, my beautiful child. You do as I say. Why don't you be quiet? You annoy me. You both annoy me. All you two do is whine and complain. I know exactly what I came here for. No one can stop me. Just as I hope for. Your anger, your hatred, everything sorrowful has come to fruition. Generally disdain and disgust this world. Create the perfect world. I can't watch this anymore. No more! I'll not let you use Heart as a weapon any longer. You've made him commit nuts atrocities. Soul, always rebelling against a cause you could never hope to change. Your purpose in this journey was to push Heart forward. Help shape, at the very least, you succeeded in doing so. You can stop either of us. Then by all means, let's see you try. And of course we got the ending theme. It's a bit missing. That seems to be a common theme here. It always seems to be missing. This is Form EX. God, why do people use EX to make a stronger form these days? I don't know why. Hey, a stronger form! That was unintentional. not apologizing for an unintentional pun. Oh god. Dun, 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 dun. So she tries to disempower us, and I'm pretty sure we're just gonna keep healing. Soul's been set to heal. I completely forgot to equip Heart's brand new weapon, which is actually stronger than the current one. Surprisingly, despite the duo should actually technically be stronger, but we're dividing that between two weapons, whereas this time it's just one weapon. It's a little bit stronger in one aspect, and I think it's weaker in another aspect. I don't quite remember. I think it is. That's how I remembered it. As far as I remember. Why do I have such a bad memory? So Soul's doing the healing. This is literally the battle where Soul does just healing and Heart just keeps attacking. Using, for some reason, his skills. I just said Soul to just keep healing away because honestly he can only use physical attacks. I won't let you use my brother as a weapon. If anything else, I have him back. Do you really think you can alter the fate you've made for yourselves? Heart will bring the end of the world to the sorrow. You do nothing but watch as it takes everything you hold dear. I refuse to believe that. Why don't we continue this charade? This fight is as good as any, I suppose. Soul's really not paying attention to Heart here. This is bad. Heart's literally saying he's gonna turn around and destroy Soul's world anyway. So yeah, this battle's gonna keep going for a little while because the enemy has a lot of health, and I think that's about it. I think that's the only real downside, is the biggest bosses seem to have a lot of health, which takes up a lot of turns, but they don't particularly have the power to back up that health. Or the abilities that we need to like fend off each time. You know, there isn't any specifics, but this is, I do enjoy this game. Even this run's kind of fun to do. I mean, there's no real downside to doing this run. You actually get an extra weapon, and did we get a new ability? I don't know if we got a new ability for this run, but we got an extra weapon and stuff. It's a bit harder to do these runs. You notice it makes the enemies harder this time around because we're a bit stronger together. Everyone deserves to feel away in reality. People have got to be sad. Everyone will become complacent. No one will be trying to better themselves. Someone will become stagnant. Conflict will arise again. Why do you continue to hold on to such frivolous ideas? Because that is my purpose. I will defend my home, my people, and my very existence. So, I was in the middle of talking. How dare you? How dare you? I was in the middle of talking about something. I've completely forgotten now. It threw me off. So yeah, I do enjoy this. The only downside is they make the enemies more difficult for these runs, which makes sense considering Soul's getting weaker and he's the only one who's actually trying to fight. Whereas Heart's getting stronger and sitting there on his arrogance. We're up until this final battle where Heart is just overpowering everything while Soul tries to keep the team alive. Then you can put them both into healing if you wanted to. Soul used Drain for MP. I believe Heart's instead going to use his for damage, right? I know he's using Siphon. Because he needs it. He needs the magic back. Although I don't think he actually did need it. When I think about it. I just did it because I'm so used to using Siphon. We're just going to keep going. And going. Again, I'm out of things to talk about. I'm sorry. It's nice background art, by the way. It's nice to see the single form of form. God damn it, I did it again, didn't I? Without having... Oh. I truly believe you could save a precious world. After all you've been through, you couldn't even save one person. It's time. I will see you both in hell. And form blows up. Again, I was in the middle of saying something and I've completely forgotten what it was. it's over. Heart, thank you. Thank you for believing me. Foam is no more and the world's sorrow will be safe. My home. My beloved home. Heart, what's the matter? We don't have to worry about Foam anymore. A world without sorrow. A world without fear of reality or sadness holding anyone back. While everyone is very happy and joyful. How wonderful. Why do you think people are sad and incapable of living well? Sad people have feelings too? Because, Soul, the people in your world will never live their lives to the fullest. They'll always hold themselves back and fear the world. I despise it. I hate sorrow. I hate despair. And most of all, I hate you, Soul. This is how it's going to be. What is that light? Somebody help me. I'm already dying. Ah! Everything we had built gone in an instant. So we had to die so others may live happily. No matter how much you hate me, I have no regrets. I believe in you always up to the very end of it all. You will always be my brother. And that was A World Without Sorrow, ending 3. And what was the first ending? Was the one where we did it the first ending? Was there only one ending 2? I didn't actually pay attention when I actually put it. Okay. Was that first try run 1 or run 2? Full screen. Okay, plus. Who the hell? What? Oh, okay. These are the people who made the bits and bobs and all that. So yeah, that was the Soulless run. I'm gonna call it. Because to do that, you'd have to be soulless. Hey, I'm soulless! No, okay. To do that as your first run, you'd have to be quite soulless to do that. I just like, no, I don't care about Soul. He's no good. So yeah, that's basically how that ends. And then I believe it loops round. New Game Plus is available. All your items and equipment carry over. Same thing there. Save before beginning a new cycle. I believe I put it in the second slot just so we had a different slot to put in. And then the game restarts. The save restarts. So it literally starts the game over again. And you get all the starting up stuff. And then we go to Heart appearing in the bed. So, that was the whole episode. So thanks everyone for watching. But for now, until the next bonus episode, we're done here. And I'll see ya. Two great beings wage war of the fate of the world to save Soma or to destroy it. Now this dialogue is a lot slower. Two great powers clash for what seemed like eons. Like the conflicts below, this mighty battle seemed futile with no end in sight. Hey, you cut me off too! Everyone's cutting me off, even me. What? Soma, please stop. Have a bit of soul. Oh, that hurts my soul. So yeah, next time we're going to do the Heartless run. Do we run the Soulless run? And then we get the Heartless run. Wow. Hey look, there they are! Those two together, they look like a pair of eyes on a creature. Huh. And then Heart wakes up. See ya. Wake up! Wake up, it's time to greet the day with a smile. What a wonderful morning! What a wonderful day! What a wonderful, splendid task! Let's take a look around the house and be happy. That's certainly different. It's still there. It's still there. Perhaps one of the runs will have that in.